We be live. Oh, by the way, Twitch doesn't let us go live. It doesn't like the title. I need to change the title first. Twitch is so sensitive. How do I? Okay, I'll just put stars instead of. Okay, guys, this stream is definitely gonna get demonetized. I mean, I'm gonna monitor this and see how long we're gonna last. But given the title, I mean, if I hope this one gets demonetized, Anna, because if it doesn't, then I don't even know how YouTube demonetization works. Like, for my sanity, I hope this one gets demonetized. So at least I have an understanding how the YouTube algorithm decides what does get demonetized, right? So,
like it would
guys,
be
yeah.
so unexpected if we can carry on for more than 5 minutes into the stream without getting demonetized. Then YouTube clearly has something against atheists. Clearly, like nothing regarding relationships between men and men. No, nothing. Everything just against atheists.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so I hope it gets demonetized. So we understand the rules. So far, no demonetization. So far, that's weird given the title. We'll see. Oh, by the way, now we're live on Twitch as well. I changed the part that says anal to star. So we'll see. By the way, guys, please make sure you like the stream because this topic is not going to get recommended to many people, but we need it to get recommended. So please make sure that you like the stream. That really helps more people see this video. And I know this seems funny, but it's actually quite serious. This is a pretty serious accusation. This video is not a new story. This is a serious allegation that was made a couple of years ago in Egypt. But we want to highlight it because right now there's a lot of people that kind of suggest that Islam is not anti-LGBT, that we're spreading lies about Islam. So we are going to look at this video and try to do a deep dive. Oh, I shouldn't say that. We're trying to do a very thorough analysis into figuring out whether this is true or not. Okay. And again, I'm going to try to be as objective as possible, looking at Islamic scripture, both the Quran and Hadith, and see whether or not because apparently the allegation here is that certain Islamic scholars have allowed this type of sex to be have made it permissible Islamically. And again, this is an accusation, and I will tell you why we can't trust this guy politically, why he's very biased. And I think a lot of you know this coming from Egypt, who this is directed at and why this is biased. But again, we will look at the allegation, we will look at this entire video, and then we will go look and see if there are any scholars that are going to allow anal jihad, whether or not they have any Islamic scripture that could back up that claim. Okay. Yes, Steve. Oh no, people are saying you guys are horrible.
Yeah, today's topic is a very juicy one. We love the juicy topics.
Oh. Yes. Wait, let me see. Are we still monetized? Oh no, they got demonetized. Yay, guys, we did it. We did it. Look at this. Okay. This is our record. 3 minutes into the show, we got demonetized. This is the fastest. Okay, so I'm going to request an appeal. Again, we're talking about, we're not, I don't know why this, oh, never mind. I actually do know why this one will get demonetized. Never mind. I'll take that back. But we'll see. Maybe they will give us back because we're educating people. Anyways, so let's watch this video completely and see what this guy is saying. And again, this is, I probably am going to have to refresh it. Yes. Okay. So let's see what the accusation is and then how seriously we could take this accusation and whether or not it's Islamic. Okay. So I'm not going to say anything. You could read the subtitles for what this guy is saying. Maybe I should read the subtitles, right? Because this is going to have a podcast version as well. So because this is going to have a podcast version, I'm going to read it as well. Okay. So. Okay, so it says we have recently heard of a new kind of jihad called anal jihad. Do you know what that is? they practice homosexuality with one another. By the way, this is Egyptian TV, okay?
وهم يعتقدون كذبا
Thinking wrongly that this constitutes jihad for the sake of Allah. Okay.
أنهم يجاهدون في سبيل الله. دول جماعة تجار.
The Muslim Brotherhood is a bunch of hopeless and desperate peddlers. Right, so right here, right at the beginning, you get very suspicious, okay? Egyptian TV accusing Muslim Brotherhood of anal jihad. I don't know if I believe you. You know the Egyptian government is very, very biased against Islamic Brotherhood. So I don't know where you're getting this from, but okay. Oh, we got a super chat already by Nastasia. That's a beautiful name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's a very beautiful name.
Filipovna Chornaya.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like it. Thank you so much. And we're getting the super chat specifically for the title. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's continue.
يأسوا أحبطوا وصلوا المرحلة
who have reached a state of foolishness, stupidity, filth, and so on.
من السفاهة والتفاهة.
Again, I'm not saying his accusations are incorrect. I'm just saying I am, I'm suspicious. I'm just suspicious. But not that there's anything wrong with that, by the way.
السفاهة وكل والحماقة والقذارة وكل حاجة إلى آخر مدى.
To the highest imaginable degree, these people are filth. Okay, so even if his accusations are wrong, you can see what they go to for accusations. If this is the highest imaginable degree filth imaginable, so highest filth that they could think of. So you can see when they want to, either if it's true reports or a lie, when they want to go and make a hit piece about somebody, gay stuff is the most disgusting thing these people can think of, which tells you something about the culture there.
إلى آخر مدى ممكن تتصوروا بدليل هذه الكارثة.
This catastrophe, this anal jihad is proof of this.
اللي هو جهاد الدبر ده. سمعنا عن جهاد
We have heard about sexual jihad, or have you?
النكاح اللي واحد
in which somebody takes a woman and has sex with her because he is waging jihad. Well, that's in the Quran, obviously.
ياخد واحدة ويعاشرها عشان هو بيجاهد.
We have shown you that that part is completely Quranic. Okay, so the anal jihad, we don't think that's Islamic, but sex jihad, that's completely Islamic. We have Surah 4, Ayah 24, completely allows that. In fact, encourages that.
وده النهارده بنسمع.
Now we are hearing about anal jihad.
جهاد الدبر.
Outrageous, I tell you.
إن هم أجازوا
in which two men are permitted.
إن الراجلين
two men
يرتكبوا الخطيئة الكبرى
to perform this great sin, God forbid, with one another.
استغفر الله العظيم مع بعض.
Astaghfirullah al-azim.
علشان هم في غربة.
Because they are away from home and cannot have sex with their wives.
وهم مش عارفين يستمتعوا بنسائهم وهو بيجاهد في.
They are conducting what they consider to be jihad for the sake of Allah.
سبيل الله من وجهة نظره طبعا.
في سبيل الله.
وبالتالي هو عاوز.
So they do it with one another.
يعني
do they say fi sabilillah before they enter? Like ana enter you fi sabilillah? Like do you have to say? I think you should say it. I think if you are doing anal sex, you have to say fi sabilillah right before entrance.
فيلا مع بعض كده ويجوا شيوخهم.
Their sheikhs permit them to do these things.
يبوح لهم هذا الكلام.
If you want to edge your partner, you could just put it right at the edge and say fi sabi and not say the Allah, and the Allah is when you enter.
كلام سافل وكلام.
This is despicable, foolish, asinine.
وكلام أهبل. بعض الإخوة في الاستوديو بيسألني.
Some of the guys here in the studio asked
هو
me
بجد وفي حاجة اسمها جهاد الدبر.
whether these people really practice anal jihad.
عند الجماعة دول.
See, even the people in the studio are like having a hard time believing this. He says it really does exist. Okay. He has seen the videos for research purposes only, of course. My dear friend, Dr. Amar Ali Hassan wrote an article 2 days ago about this. Oh my God.
صديقي العزيز كاتب مقالة من يومين بيتكلم عن الموضوع ده وكان في فيديو نازل.
There is also a video clip in which someone asks one of their sheikhs for a fatwa on this. By the way, YouTube, we are showing people homophobia, okay? Like YouTube, please don't strike us down. We do not agree with any of these condemnations and accusations. We don't even consider this to be filth. Like, I'm just showing people, embarrassing these people who are homophobic, okay? There's also a video clip in which someone asks one of their sheikhs for a fatwa on this, okay?
ان في احد الناس استفتى شيخا من شيوخ هؤلاء وافتى له
and he permits anal sex between men. God forbid, of course. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah.
جواز نكاح الدبر ان هم الرجاله يمارسوا والعياذ بالله الشذوذ مع بعض اذا كانوا في سفر او بيجاهدوا.
If they are on a long journey or waging jihad or
ما
whatever,
اعرفش ايه او بتنزل في تركيا دلوقتي.
now that they are in Turkey and Qatar, they can practice this anal sex. Of course, if you're away from your wife and you're like have a hard, okay, and you know you're just feeling lonely, and there's your wife is away, and in this day and age, people don't have sex slaves. Like back then, people had sex slaves, right? But now you don't. So you look at your buddy, and I'm like, why not?
دلوقتي قاعدين هناك من غير ما اعرفش ايه، فممكن ان هم يجاهدوا. جهاد الدبر ده شيء.
Because the sheikhs issued a fatwa permitting it.
لهم كده. تخيل الكارثه والمصيبه.
Imagine that. What a catastrophe.
المصيبه اللي احنا فيها. طالع يتكلم باسم.
They speak in the name. They speak in the name of Islam and the Muslims while they wage war on our Lord.
الاسلام والمسلمين وهو بيحارب ربنا.
Okay, so that was that. So far, what do you think before I go and look it up and see if this is actually Islamic or not?
Well, actually, after looking through this video, I had a small sigh of relief because at first, when I heard the words anal jihad, I thought that it is taking male captives and having sexual intercourse with the male captives. Like, I thought it's similar.
Don't give them ideas, Anna. Don't give them ideas. That's going to be next now because of you. No, stop it. Stop it. Okay.
No, but really, like Islamically, I thought that this is what anal jihad means because like I have an Islamic mind, so I thought, okay, like if sexual jihad means RAPE to women during war, then
I see how to. By the way, no sense to say RAPE. We've already been demonetized. By the way, guys, where's the super chats? We've been demonetized. We're bringing high quality content for you here. Look at this. Look at the title. And again, somebody saying, is the title a joke? No, we just showed you on national Egyptian TV. This has been the news. So what do you mean it's a joke? This was on the news on Egyptian TV. It's not a joke. It's serious stuff. And we've been demonetized, of course. So please help us out. Oh, here you go. You ask and you shall receive. Queen is, thank you so much for the super chat saying they make it up as they go to suit their desires. Yeah, it does seem like that sometimes, right? But let's see if it's possible to do that because I have a study funded by the Malaysian government looking into Islamic scripture to see if gay sex and being trans is Islamic or not. This is, by the way, if you're Malaysian, this is what your tax money is getting you. Okay, the government of Malaysia funded the study to see whether or not LGBT behavior is Islamic or not. Okay, and spoilers, they concluded that it's not. That it's completely legitimate to be anti-LGBT because they went and investigated the Quranic verses and Islamic hadith, and they're like, no, it's not. Okay, but I went and did some digging. And I found one weird thing somewhere that kind of suggests that maybe some things are allowed because my understanding of the rumors about Islam is that when you are far away from your wife and your sex slaves and you be horny, then what you could do is a goat or a camel, right? But I always thought like, well, there's no hadith about that, and there is no hadith about that. I mean, there's something I found. There's two contradictory hadiths about this, But then I found a commentary, Islamic commentary, which was bizarre, very bizarre, which I will share with all of you guys today to see what you think, right? Because you're not, anal sex is not allowed Islamically. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the people who have been hopeful and followed that, I don't know, that fatwa. But again, here, look, let's look at this.
Well,
You could,
Islamically, like
you could have a,
I thought Islamically, if you don't have your wife or your sex slaves with you during a jihad, then you can always take a female captive and just have it with her. Like Islamically.
Yeah, but what if you don't have? Yeah, but it's not like there's a war right around the corner that you could just go like, oh, I just go to the war right 2 blocks away from me and go capture myself a sex slave. Like it's not as convenient as you think, right? So it's hard to, I mean, okay, never mind. There's a joke there. It's very, okay, never mind. Let's get, so obviously the first verse people will go to is the Quranic verse talking about the people of Lot. Okay, and we had sent Lot when he said to his people, do you commit such immorality as one has preceded you with from among the worlds? Okay, indeed, you approach men with desire instead of women. Rather, you are transgressing people. But okay, so I don't need to read the rest. Basically, here, you go to men, so it's telling men that you have sex with men instead of women, and you are horrible. Okay, so that's the obvious one. Everybody goes to Lot in the Quran when it comes to homosexuality. But we also have hadith. This is one hadith here you can see on the screen saying if a woman comes, lesbianism is condemned as well. So the lesbianism is not condemned in the Quran, by the way. In the Quran, it only talks about men approaching other men, but in the hadith, it's more inclusive. Yay! Equality for women. And it also, first mention is bizarre because this is one of those rare instances where women are mentioned first. It's usually men who are mentioned first.
About fornication and adultery, in the verse talking about it, women are also mentioned first. So specifically in sexual stuff, women also are mentioned first.
Yeah. Why is that when it comes to war, this is God understands woman's nature. When it comes to serious matters, men are mentioned first. But whenever it's about sex, women have to be mentioned first. By the way, thank you so much, Razel, for thank you so much, Razel, for the super sticker. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Go on, Anna.
Armin, you don't understand. Women are not here, so you should tell them the sexual obligations first because they are more likely to break them.
I would say it's just more disgusting if they break them. It's not that men are more likely to break sexual rules, but when women do it, it's just more shameful. That's how it works. Yes, it's a bigger tragedy, right? So the hadith says if a woman comes upon a woman, they are both adulteresses. If a man comes up on a man, then they are both adulterers. I have a hard time with that word. Okay, here's another one. Another second hadith. Whoever is found conducting himself in the manner of the people of Lot, kill the doer and the receiver. Again, YouTube, not our words. This is the words of Muhammad. Okay, hadith, by the way, when I say it's hadith, that means that Muhammad said that. Yeah, go on.
Can you bring the previous hadith, please? With both adulterers? No, before that.
Oh, this one.
Both adulterers.
This one.
Yeah. So basically, in Islam, in hadiths about adultery, the punishment for adultery is specifically stoning to death, both for women and for men. So here, when they say that both the homosexual men and lesbian women are adulterers, it means we should stone them to death. Like, it is not written, but it is to understand.
Yes, you actually sent me a hadith about that. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. So that's a good point. Oh yeah, so you're supposed to, the doer and the receiver basically means you have to, if it says you have to kill both of them, means the top and the bottom, or the interer or the and the interee. I don't know how to, I don't know, the person, I don't know how to refer to these. Anyways, the doer and the receiver. Let's go to the next hadith, third hadith. Cursed is the one who has intercourse with an animal. Cursed is the one who does the action of the people of Lut. Okay, so this is again, the Prophet Muhammad mentioned this 3 times. So here's the thing. This is weird because we have also animal intercourse now being condemned here, right? And we have contradictory hadith about this. So if you look at here, we have one hadith, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, if anyone has sexual intercourse with an animal, you kill him and kill it along with him. So basically meaning kill the person who has sex with the animal and also the animal itself. And then this person asked him, what offense can be attributed to the animal? He replied, I think the Prophet disapproved of its flesh being eaten when such a thing had been done to it. Right. So this one they're not sure apparently. So apparently you're supposed to kill the animal, but apparently you can't eat the animal either. Right. So that's one hadith. And the hadith right after that hadith by the same person says there is no prescribed punishment for one who has sexual intercourse with an animal. So again, these are contradictory hadiths, which is quite weird. What do you think about it? Yeah.
It is not a contradiction, because in the first one they say to kill the offender and the animal, but it is not said how to kill. So there is no prescribed way of killing.
I don't buy that as a good excuse. Here, look, there is no prescribed punishment for one who has sexual intercourse with an animal. And then we have a hadith telling Muhammad saying, kill them both. And okay, so here's the only way around this. The grade of this hadith is Hasan. So it's good hadith. It's not as high as Sahih, but it's pretty high up there. So that's the only way to save yourself from a contradiction. What about that other hadith? What is the grading of that other hadith that I just read? If anyone has sexual, here. So there's another hadith here. If anyone has sexual intercourse with an animal, kill him and kill. This one is Hassan. Oh, Sahih. There we go. I saved Islam. No contradiction here. Look, see. So I have found 2 hadiths. One of them saying there's no punishment for sexual intercourse with animal, and the other one is saying that there is punishment. You're supposed to kill the person who does that. And how do I solve this contradiction? This one has higher legitimacy. This hadith is higher authority. See, guys, Ayatollah Armin or Mufti Armin, depending if when you're Shia or Sunni, I will solve these contradictions in Islam for you. I will defend Islam very effectively. There is no contradiction. This one has higher grading. Did I do it right? I did it right. I did it very well. So yeah, no goat. I'm not gonna say that because then YouTube might go beyond just demonetizing this video and strike it. So no goat, whatever. Okay, guys, problem solved. However, I found something very bizarre that I want to share with you. Anna, this one is so strange. Okay, so there's an Islamic scholar which is pretty famous. He's look at this. Okay, so this is an Islamic scholar, and you could see his credentials. He's very serious, taken very seriously in Islamic circles and stuff, right? And he had this commentary. Where is it? And again, these are people who study Islam in and out. They understand Arabic in and out. They are very serious within the Islamic community. Okay, so this is not the Quran or the Hadith, but it's Islamic commentary by a very famous Islamic scholar, right? And he says our companions, so basically the companions of Muhammad, which their way shows they're the best understanding of Islam. Okay, so our companions have said that if the penile, okay, he means the penis. Where is it? Where did it go? Okay. If the penile head, oh, okay. So the penile head has penetrated a woman's anus, okay, or a man's anus, or an animal's vagina, or its anus, then it's necessary to wash whatever the one being penetrated is alive or dead, young or old, whatever it was done intentionally or absent. What? Okay, unintentionally. I think I don't know this word. Whether it was done absent-mindedly. Okay, whether it was done willfully or forcibly. So basically, if you manage to put your I don't know how to even say this. I'm just gonna say if you have anal sex with a woman, with a dead woman, a live woman, or a dead man, or a living man, or a dead animal, or a living animal, or no, both anal sex or vaginal sex. So it doesn't matter if it's anal or vagina, if it's dead or alive, if it's force or not force. If you, by the way, intentionally or absent-mindedly, I don't know how you achieve that. Anna, how does one find their penis in some dead animal's anus without intending to do so? So, can you explain this to me? So, if you just accidentally put your penis into the anus of a dead animal, then it's very, very important for you to wash it.
Like maybe under extreme intoxication of
Oh
I
yes,
don't
you're
know
right.
what.
Okay. So let me read this again. YouTube, we are not encouraging any of these things. These are disgusting acts. We are against it. We condemn this. This is vile. And so please do not strike us down. Again, I'm just telling you what the commentary of this Islamic scholar is. Okay, so please don't punish us for it. Okay, we are against it. Right? So again, these are companions of Muhammad, have said that if the penile head has penetrated a woman's anus or a man's anus or an animal's vagina, or wait, there's something missing here. Oh, so a woman's vagina is not included. See, everything is included except a woman's vagina. So a woman's anus is included, a man's anus is included, an animal's vagina or anus is included. Then you have to wash it. So does this mean that if you enter so you don't have to wash your dick
No,
if you have
Armin.
vaginal sex? Huh.
Like maybe like the vaginal sex is the most like regular one.
Pure.
So maybe
Yes.
so maybe
holy.
he says about vaginal sex before this
Right. Oh yeah, there's a lot of instructions up here about penetration. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this. It was just this part of it that was weird to me because it doesn't condemn it. It doesn't say like you need to die or anything, right? Oh my god, I just noticed. What is this last part? If a woman inserts her vagina if a woman inserts in her vagina an animal's penis, she must wash. And if she inserts a detached penis, oh my god, a severe male member, there are two opinions. The most correct is that she must wash. Okay. What the hell is all of this? So this is the commentary of this Islamic scholar on Sahih Muslims, on this hadith by Sahih Muslim.
Well, technically, like in Islam, you can commit sin and ask forgiveness later. So maybe like if you commit sin, at least wash in this instance.
This is such a complete religion, Anna. Do you find this is a sign that this is from God? Like, I'm serious. A lot of Muslims will tell you, like, do you see any other religion that has this complete level of instructions for everything? I don't find like you don't have that in Judaism. Are you jealous?
The level of details is insane.
Right. Yeah. Anyways, guys, if you want to read all of this, you could just search for this commentary and it will show up. It's insane. I didn't even see this last part until just now. But again, so the problem is that we wanted to see if anal jihad is allowed. And the reason why I brought this up is because, this talks about anal sex without, I don't know, without punishing it. Maybe if I continue, they will actually, let me read the super chat and then read a little bit more of it and see if there's a sort of punishment for it. Thank you so much, Queen Nick, saying, I grew up in Malaysia and you get 10 years in prison for being a Muslim gay, and it's against the law for Muslims to give blowjobs too. Oh, really? Wait, so other people can give blowjobs? Because I thought blowjobs is not permitted at all. Just like, I mean, actually, you could enter your wife as you please because she's kind of like your field, as the Quran says. But here, let me continue. But thank you for the super chat, guys. Again, guys, if you're not using super chats, that's completely okay. Just like the stream because it's important for people to see the teachings of Islam. Okay, so make sure you like it so more people end up seeing the stream. All right. So let me see if I continue a little bit. Maybe it does condemn it. This also applies if the woman places the male member inside her while the man is asleep. That's rape, by the way. Don't do that. Whether the penis is erect or unless you had consent before he went to sleep. If the man says like, when I'm sleeping, you're allowed to do. How do you do that? Is he like erect while he's asleep? Okay, you're only allowed to do that to a man if he had consented for you to do that to him before he fell asleep. Otherwise, that's rape. Yeah. So whether the penis is erect or not, how does that work if the penis is not erect? Does that
Like
okay?
maybe not
Whether
fully,
the Oh my God! Here's a good. Oh yeah. Here's a very important detail. Whether the penis is circumcised or uncircumcised. Okay, so I don't know why you have to clarify that. So yeah, it's telling women that if a man is sleeping and you go to him and you put his penis inside your vagina, you make sure you wash your vagina, and it doesn't matter if the man is circumcised or uncircumcised. Like, did anybody ask? Did anybody like, okay, make sure you wash your vagina if you do that? And somebody are like, but what if he's uncircumcised? Do I still have to wash it? I was like, yes, you still have to wash it. I'm glad you clarified that part. Oh my God.
covered basically every single possible option of putting anything inside the vagina. Anything.
Why? Yeah, everything except okay. We got another super chat. All cards are saying, guess what's the punishment for playing extreme metal in Iran? Being unalived with rocks, and they don't punish animal stuff. By the way, I'm back. Oh, by the way, I'm back, apes. Oh, hi, all colors. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the super chats, guys. We need it because we get demonetized for streams like this. So it continues. So here's the thing. This is interesting. This guy is very obsessed with making sure you wash your vagina and your penis. Make sure you do that. Like, it doesn't care. It doesn't I don't care if you do it with a fox in a box or in the train, outside of a train. I don't care how you do it and what you do it. You do you. You just make sure you wash that thing after.
Armin,
all right, just wash it. Just wash it, for God's sakes. Just wash it after. Yeah, go ahead.
Armin, like, it is maybe he's going from the stance that it is very clear it's a sin, so at least wash it. At least don't do two things at once. At least like do one and then you wash. Then it's like a good thing after a sin. So it helps. It helps maybe God to forgive you.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy makes it seem like he's not saying it's okay for you to do these things, but him being so obsessed with just making sure you wash it seems like the main problem is not that you put your dick inside a dead animal. It seems the main problem is not washing it. Like, it seems like that's the most disgusting part of it. Like, I don't know. So
Like,
actually, this shows how it. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not so sure if he's more obsessed with sexual stuff or like keeping purity. keeping the
clean.
yeah
Yeah,
the organs clean.
actually, let me defend him. Let me defend him. This shows how much he cares about people's well-being. Okay, because whether or not all of these are a sin, this guy is like, let me just make sure that we don't spread diseases. That's look at it. Look how I'm very good at defending this guy. Like, okay, you know what? You're committing a sin or whatever. That's between you and Allah, and He's gonna punish you for it if you're sinning. I just care about the health of the ummah. I just want to make sure that there's not people are not spreading diseases in the community. So see, did you see how God? I'm the best Muslim apologist. You should hire me, guys. This is the best Islamic Dawah channel. Oh yes,
Armin, you have to be in pure state in order to pray and ask forgiveness for Allah. So he's already preparing you to ask for forgiveness and pray.
No. That purity is the purity of spiritual purity is with wuzu and ghusl. Okay, this guy is just telling you to wash up. So this is not about spiritual purity. This is about cleanliness. So this guy is actually caring about your health in this life. So I approve of this guy's priorities. Actually, now that I think about it, right?
No, but he says later on. He says, for if he prays without washing, his prayer has not been performed correctly. So he is thinking about purity.
That's the Quran. You're saying where's it?
No, here.
Where does it say that? Oh, it does. I missed that. Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. Actually, where does it say that? Okay, you're right.
If he prays without washing, his prayer has not been performed correctly.
You're not good. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Good catch. Good. I haven't got to. You're right. Okay. I know you're right. Correct. Oh, all callers saying finally a Satanist reaches levels. Satan's minion. Oh, okay. Thank you for being a member, all callers. All right, so let me see what else. So you read ahead of me. That's cheating. You can't do that. All these situations require that the person comes.
I didn't read it. Okay, I didn't read it, and later I found it. But
okay, good. Let me continue. All these situations require that the person committing the act and the one the act is committed on must wash themselves unless the person committing the act or the person the act is committed on is a young male or female. What? Wait, what? All these situations require the person. Okay, this guy just ruined everything. I was trying to defend him. All these situations require that the person committing the act and the one that act is committed on must wash unless. So you don't need to wash if you're young? Why? He just ruined all the defense I had for him.
I told you why. Because young children are still not obligated to do everything correctly regarding to prayer. This is the only thing guiding him is the prayer, not like the sex. No, it's the purity for the prayer.
I don't know. This is so weird. Okay, so let's see what happens when they're young. In this case, it cannot be said that the person must wash, for they do not have the responsibility. You're right. This is before the age of reason. So this is basically means that they're kids. If they don't have a responsibility, it means that they're children. So they haven't reached adulthood. Rather can command him to wash just as he commands him to perform the ablution. This is the wuzu. Is that how you read that? Washing for prayers. Okay, so you could just command them. For if he prays without washing, his prayer has not been performed correctly. Likewise, if he doesn't wash after he reaches puberty, he must be forced to wash. Oh my God. Okay, so this is before puberty stuff. Okay, so all of this seems to be allowed according to this Islamic scholar. Who is this guy? Why is he so famous? Why is he such an serious Islamic scholar? Again, YouTube, we condemn all of this. I didn't know we're going to get to child stuff. Holy crap, this is getting dark. Okay. I'm not going to read the rest of this because we're like, should I read? Our companions have said that intercourse occurs when a healthy male's penile head completely penetrates an orifice as has been unanimously agreed. They had a vote on this. There has been unanimously. There's the companions of Muhammad sit around together. Like, how do we define an intercourse? And like, okay, this is how. This
So,
is when intercourse is. Yeah, there was a committee
so
on
like
this.
penetrating halfway is still not an intercourse. Like you have to go.
Yes, just the tip. If it's just the tip, it's not intercourse apparently. Thus, when the penile head has completely disappeared, okay, that's a weird word to use, inside the orifice, then all the regulations concerning washing apply. Okay, so if you just do the tip, then washing does not apply. It is unanimously agreed. What Shora? What what agreed upon it? It is unanimously agreed that it is not necessary that the entire penile shaft penetrate to apply the regulations of washing. Okay, it is not necessary. Okay. If part of the penile head penetrates, then the regulations of washings are not imposed. Oh, as is agreed, except by an odd few of our companions, who said that even in this case, all the regulations of washing apply. However, this opinion is wrong and rejected and abandoned. Okay, so if it's just a tip, you don't need to wash. If the male
Like
member
if it's
was
like 3 centimeters in, you don't need to wash. Yeah, it's fine.
why are I don't understand, why are we talking about severed penises? If the male member was severed and what remained was less than the length of the penile head, why do they have these? I don't know. Why do they have these rules? Okay, if the penile, if you cut someone's penis and the penis that is cut, if the length of it is equal to the penile head, then none of the washing regulations apply. Wait, so if you cut someone's penis and you insert it inside someone's anus and vagina, but the length of it is less than a full penis, then you don't have to wash. Why do they have rules for this? Who was doing this? Like, were they going around and just putting cut penises inside each other and they had to come up like with washing rules for it after? I don't understand. This is new for me. What the hell? I'm actually freaked out now. How often were they doing this that they had to come up with a rule for it? I am seriously buttered. I'm not even joking. I am actually freaking out.
Imagine like a woman coming with a severe penis and asking this.
This is bizarre crap. Why? You know, when they tell you which Islamic scholar had said this, like this is what there is. Like when Muslims come to like, how do you know this? Have you studied Islamic scholars? Meet Islamic scholars. This is what their Islamic scholars are saying. What the hell? Okay. Again, I'm discovering this thing with you guys live on air. Okay, if the part, I'm actually grossed out, like I'm not even joking. If the part remaining was equal in length to the penile head length, then that part must completely penetrate for the regulations of washing to apply. Okay, so if you have half a dick, if you have cut someone's dick, but it's not the full size, and if you insert it, you don't need to wash. If you have cut someone's dick, but it's a full size, it's a complete full size, and then you insert it, but you don't insert it fully, then you don't need to wash. I'm actually worried now for this channel. I don't know if I even should continue. Again, YouTube, we condemn all of this. This is disgusting behavior. We condemn.
Like,
All
I
right.
mean, I know
I'm
Arabia
gonna stop.
didn't have a lot of resources, but I mean, you can make something, maybe even like from wood or something, and not do this. Like, if you are that starved for sexual intercourse that you sever the member.
I'm
of a
just
man.
freaked about the fact. I'm just so freaked out about the fact that they care so much about the washing and not about why did you cut someone's penis off. Like, how are you? How is that like? Don't go around. How is it that the recommendation is make sure you wash, and there's no recommendation here saying like, how about you don't cut someone's dick off? Like, where's that recommendation? Where's the like, do not cut off dicks recommendation here? What? What? Oh God! All right, so
Like,
the most
apparently
correct.
it's very
So,
common
yeah.
if they actually made the rule, like made a discussion about it. Apparently.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ! So okay, so we have a couple of super chats. Let's just read those. That's all callers are saying that's why we Italians have the bidet. Muslims don't though. Actually, they do. They do have the bidet in Islamic countries. Thank you so much, all callers, for the super chat. Bull McLeod is saying maybe they are taxidermy penises. I don't know. I don't know. They say severed penises. But thank you for the super chat. Troll is saying
It's
maybe they
also
read that hint. Oh, yeah, Troll is saying maybe they read that Hindu scripture about Shiva. Yeah, maybe that's where they got that from. But let me read this. I'm very again. I want to stop, but I can't. Like I'm disgusted, and I don't want to continue. But I'm also very curious, which how this ends. So I am going to continue. The most correct is that the portion that is that penetrates is equal to the length of the penile head. Then the regulations for washing apply. The other opinion is that none of the regulations for washing apply until the entire remaining length of the penile shaft completely penetrates. And Allah knows best. Allah knows best what you're supposed to do with severed penises.
By the way, I have a question. I have a question.
Huh. Yes.
Imagine like someone. Okay, you wait. I have to calm down. Imagine
Yeah.
someone
Take your time. Right.
is giving you a severed penis. Okay,
As a gift,
like
yes.
yeah. How can you know if it's entire length? If it's
Yes.
entire length,
Like I have
or
to
like
know.
out, or
Yes. Like, okay, thank you for this gift. But may I know, is this the complete thing? I have to know because when I'm inserting it inside of me, I need to know if I need to wash or not. So did you give me the full thing when you were cutting it? Did you cut halfway or did you cut from the base? That's it. That's very good. You need to clarify when you give somebody. Make sure you. Oh my God! Just wash
I'm
out just
already
in
like
case. Yeah.
I'm crying for from laughter. I didn't expect this.
I did not as well. I did not know that anal jihad will get us here. Okay. What is this? What is sheath? Okay, if a man wraps a sheath around his male member, what is that? I don't even know what this word is. Sheath. Okay. Is it like okay? If a man, guys, explain this to me in the live chat. If a man wraps a sheath around his male member and then ejaculates inside a woman's vagina, then there are three opinions from our companions. Again, these are companions of the Prophet Muhammad, the people closest to him. The most famous is that the man must wash. The second is that he does not have to wash. Is this like a condom? Because he ejaculated. Yeah, it is like a condom because he ejaculated inside the sheath. The third is that if the sheath is thick and prevents climax and wetness in the vagina, then washing is not necessary. Otherwise, it is necessary, and Allah knows best. Okay, so it's talking about whether or not you should wash if you're using something like a condom, like a wrapping. Yeah. So they had condoms back then. Amazing. All right. Well, now we learned something today. I don't know if it was useful, guys. Was this useful information? I don't know. Okay, let me know if you benefit. If you didn't benefit from this, I apologize. I apologize for today's stream. But let me know. Like the stream if it was useful. But like the stream
It was
anyways. I don't know.
the
I'm ashamed.
craziest
Not my
Islamic
proudest stream.
nonsense I've ever seen. It's,
Right.
I mean, how he actually wrote it for people to understand like Islamic rulings out of it. He actually wrote it for people to read. He actually-
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me know if this will be useful in any point in your lifetime. Like if you ever come now, I mean, you're welcome. Now, if you ever come across a severed penis and you don't know if you have to wash yourself or not after you play with it, now you know. Oh, by the way, we got a super chat from Kenny. Thank you so much for Kenny for the super sticker. I appreciate the support. Again, guys, we have obviously the stream is demonetized. We're lucky if we don't get a strike, to be honest. But thank you so much
And
for
like
supporting us. But go on, Anna.
Muslims say that we don't have morals, that we are the perverted ones. I mean,
you
after
don't,
that,
Anna. I mean, do you guys don't? Do atheists know what to do after they put a severed penis inside themselves? No, they don't. Obviously, Islam is the superior, way of life. Obviously, what would I mean, do Christians know what to do with a severed penis? No. Do Jews know what to do with a severed penis? No. Do atheists do? Do Buddhists do? No. Only Islam is the complete religion that teaches you what to do with a severed penis. Do you not believe?
it is
Do you not have faith?
now that you
Yeah.
say how Islam is complete, I'm actually considering becoming a Muslim because I see that Islam is perfect. It has an answer for every single question.
Right. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. People saying I feel more enlightened right now. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is what we're here for. All right.
We are here for
Again,
the
I just want
education.
to clarify again for the human who eventually comes and reviews whether or not this video needs to be stricken or not. Again, because I know like the human reviewers just watch maybe a few parts of the video and don't look at the rest before they make a decision. So I just want to make sure if you're watching this part, we condemn all of this. We're just looking at some ridiculous views by an Islamic scholar that we do not agree with, just to disagree with it, just to highlight some ridiculous views. Please, YouTube gods, do not strike us down. None of this was good. And yeah, okay. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna go, wash my eyes, maybe. I don't know what to do. Okay. Leave your comments, guys. Leave a comment as well after the stream is over because we do need your comments for our channel to grow. So please do that as well. And again, so we have more streams like this. If we see that you like this video and it gets a lot of likes and it gets a lot of comments, we're going to do more streams like this. And if the YouTube gods do not strike us down. Any last words, Anna, before we go?
Islam has a lot of juicy stuff, so we have a lot of materials for future episodes.
We do. Yeah, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification because there's a lot more where that came from. I mean, I have seen a lot of insane stuff in Islam, but there is apparently a lot more that I haven't seen, as I discovered today. So this is an endless supply of nonsense when it comes to Islam. I mean, we do have other religions that we could go to as well. Right now, we're zoomed in on Islam because, and we're going to continue to mostly focus on Islam, but sometimes we will go and venture into other religions as well. But we have endless supply, and we have years of content for you. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification if you're interested in learning more about Islam and sometimes other religions. All right, guys. See you next stream. Bye. Apologize for all this, but bye. Sorry, not sorry. Bye.
We are good people.
Oh, we got a super chat. Wait. Got a super chat before we go. Queen is saying, love the subject. Funny. Thank you so much, Queen Nick. Bye.